Spare some gold for a veteran?
If anyone sneaks up on us, I'll smell them coming. Or?
Huh? You're dead. That's your best.
He didn't even put up a proper fight.
Yes.
I'm bored. Play a game. Can't catch me. Father says they shouldn't play with you anymore.
I'm telling you, Ulfric's planning an attack on Whiterun.
If those Whiterun gods can take down the dragon, okay, just this once.
I stand with the Stormcloaks. You Imperial dogs will never break my will. Never!
How may this one serve you?
Well, if it isn't the slayer of the Glenmoril witches, how can I assist you, companion?
They gotta be filthy sons of workers.
I'm telling you, Ulfric's planning an attack on
You wouldn't be a cell. I may have accidentally let him. I told everyone he died. Good. I'll have a sack of coin waiting for you when you
Every
get back.
day more join his cause. Riften, Dawnstar, and Winterhold support him.
It's not a cause. It's a rebellion.
Call it whatever you like, General. The man's going to try to take Whiterun. Balgruf refuses the Legion's right to garrison troops in his city. On the other hand, he also refuses to acknowledge Ulfric's claims.
Well, if he wants to stand outside the protection of the Empire, fine. Let Ulfric pillage a city.
General,
You people and your damn Jarls.
sir, you can't force a Nord to accept help he hasn't asked for.
If Ulfric's making a move for Whiterun, then we need to be there to stop. Stay sharp. Draft another letter with the usual platitudes, but this time share some of your intelligence regarding Ulfric's plans. Embellish if you have to. We'll let it seem like it's his idea.
Yes, sir.
You Nords and your bloody sense of honor.
Sir.
What can I do for you, friend? Khajiit got... But... We have found a cave. I don't think there are warm fires and friendly faces inside. Is someone there? May this one serve you. Even put up a number.
You're dead. Time. Finish this. Now that's how it's done.
Watch over the souls of Etheria. Greetings, pilgrim. Do not let me stand in your way. Pray to the stars that your mind be swift. But remember, this deed's blessing will only grant those attributes to the body. And the stars are the heavens. That is why those who practice the arcane often pray to the stars. And some say the doomstones like these are built from the fragments of stars, much like the Iliad. And thus these stones, mage or steed, lover or thief. But my apologies for prattling on, stranger. As I was born in Skingrad, you speak the truth. All my life I've been surrounded by but to help, sadly, such are the stumbles of youth. We do not heed sage advice, but rather, we allow our mistakes to confirm its wisdom. So the Nords say. All I wanted was a few more years. My apologies. I've always been a bit of a romantic. And that is why I'm conflicted. There is another part of me, however, that believes love is more than Lenora was my first love. We were married so quickly, as it was the Nord's way. And as a young... When I try to recall those memories, it was that I offer what they say a restoration mage offer, not just of king. As such, I seek to heal the wounded, regardless of what colors they wear. I would, for the Stormcloak's a warrior fighting an Imperial, especially a former Legion soldier. It's unfortunate, but some wounds can't be healed. Well, magical talent runs through my family. Thankfully, my father was the type to encourage his sons to pursue their goals, even if he quietly disapproved of the pursuit. No, he was proud of me, but not my vocation. I never realized this until after the war. And that's when I saw his eyes light up for the first time. The old man, I consumed book after book, tome after tome. My father wondered if he should have taught me alteration instead. At least then, I could read by mage light. Every mage, regardless of the school they specialize in, for me that was especially true. And of course, I did eventually. I'll do my best to. I also possess knowledge in wards and stoneflesh. Not many, I'm afraid. Back in my soldier days, though. On occasion, the warrior is an important constellation. Athletics. Matches allow us to cultivate. You fight hard and fight clean. And when it's over, you embrace your opponent as an equal.
They say when Talos is removed, the dragon will be unbound. Gone will be the world of mortals, and the curse of linear time. Thousands of worlds will spill across the ether, vast and weightless. All that ever is and all that never was, brought to a state of infinite harmony. But there are others. Softer voices, tiny little murmurs. You have to strain just to hear them. And they will ask you, what is the price of this pursuit? That is the voice I beg you to hear. For when we gain our divinity, we lose ourselves.
Get him. Kill him. Help!
Then I welcome you as a friend, traveler, as do all who pray to this shrine. Yes, I have made it my mission to shepherd pilgrims here, so that they may pray to Talos and give him strength. Perhaps, but I have never felt bound by my ancestry to act a certain way or pray to a particular god. I've only done what I felt is right. That is the belief. When you see Talos standing over the serpent, his body uncoiled, that is time turned linear. To take him away would allow Lorcan to swim freely. My father was an agent for the Dominion, but his motives were to save man, not when the Justiciars discovered this. But before he died, he passed everything he knew to me and my brother, so that, as a matter of fact, there is. Like many of the pilgrims here, it's likely that one of our letters guided you to this shrine, and to ensure the word of Talos is spread. For every letter that is taken, we ask that you leave too. We received word that a number of Thalmor envoys have been patrolling. We need to provide the people with a safe place to worship. Thus, I'd like you to place one letter at the Talos shrine, and one with the ink. Bless you, traveler. Our strength. What you do at great risk. And I want you to know how much I appreciate it.
Talos worship.
Thank you.
It's because of it.
If anyone sneaks up on us,
climbing back, and we'll be off. Ever been to Markarth? Some say it was built by the dwarves.
Can I help you?
I've been looking for you. Looks like that's it. To go.
You are taking us somewhere warm, I trust. Khajiit guards your back.
Is someone there?
The Forsworn are here in the city.
We'll handle things from here. Move along. That's right. It isn't. I said move along. The Forsworn are just a bunch of madmen. We have everything. Everyone, stay back. The Markarth City Guard have this all under control.
You are taking us somewhere warm, I trust.
You don't know anything about this house? No.
Excuse me, but do you know anything about this house? I'm with the Vigil of Stendar. I believe that I was actually just about to head on. Follow me, and keep your eyes open. Daedra are powerful creatures and tricksters.
Come on in. The Silverblood Inn has plenty of strong drink and clean rooms.
Pardon me, stranger. Will you help me raise a flagon for my dear departed brother? Then let's raise a toast to the best. Brave. Worse yet, the guard man. He may have died, but I'm proud to say he took 3 of those savages and a Briarheart with. He put the fear of Talos. The rest of the wild folk fled into the night. Who knows what would have happened had they breached? Aye, it was a bit peculiar given how sneaky they usually are. But he was on duty that night as well. By the time he returned, who knows? My brother died a hero. I trust him with my life. Wuthmar was more than a watch brother to. Thick as thieves, the 3 of us.
A word of advice, my friend.
That's a lot.
Do not mix gambling and drink.
No, there was never any corruption in this city, and there never will be, no matter who sits on the throne, so long as Nords man the towers. It shocks me to see a fellow Nords. It's not naive to hold your people to a different standard. This is the uniform my brother wore, and he was a member of. What? No, best damn soldier in the Reach. Best man in all of Skyrim. I told him as much myself. Called him. I would have bolted his chair to the ceiling too, if it weren't for all this stone. A bloody priest he was. Bless my. Of course. I drank 4 or 5 of them, and nary felt a thing. When my eye kept bleeding, I set to oblivion with it. Might have made it worse. By Ysmir's beard. I've got to hand it to that chef, though. Here I was, about to lose my eye, and half of me was thinking about how I wanted another taste. I'd advise against it, traveler. He's a charlatan. What I mean is, you might get tricked by the taste. He might do a demonstration too. Show
This
you
is
how
the
it works.
Silver Blood Inn.
But it only heals
Of course,
minor scratches.
I understand completely. No worries at all.
Until next time. Make it quick.
Khajiit guards your back.
When I'm lonely, I come here. Having someone to talk to means so much.
You've returned.
I
And
thank
as
the
you can
lady
see,
for
your
my
labors are
first
already
step.
bearing fruit. A few of these pilgrims came here from Markarth to pray at the shrine. Even the tallest towers are nothing more than a collection of smaller stones. When we stand atop the crenels, we owe a debt of gratitude to every piece that came before it.
My lady, we've received word from your brother. We know where they're storing the soul gems.
Good work. Give him my love when next you need.
Can this information be trusted? The Thalmor are craftier than you think. They wouldn't just let this information slip.
I am well aware of that, but you underestimate my brother.
I doubt that, my lady. The things he says would make a torturer blush, but it doesn't hurt to be careful.
We can't afford to. This may be our only chance, and the gems will be heavily guarded. In fact, I think we should enlist some help.
Well, I agree, but I'd rather not leave you without protection. Those justiciars could come here at any moment.
I wasn't referring to the guard, but our friend here.
I see. She may have a point. You look tough enough, and we already know you've got guts. So how about it? Want to help me sever some Thalmor heads? I like your spirit. Channel it and we'll show every one of these heathens how to count to 9. It's a family tradition. My mother gave birth to me the day Hakon Iron Fist marched on Kathwasten. I've worn this uniform all my life. But with this war, they wanted me to fight other Nords. So I quit the army and tried to become a priest. Ha! Not so well, as you could see. But, lucky for me, I met Arelwain, an old Stormcloak dog. Now he rots in the bloodworks. But he committed no crime. True, but that isn't the half of it. I've been asked to do things that'd make even old Hakon wince. I know to some that makes me no better than pit-bait. But loyalty is everything to a soldier. Ah, now that's a story. Well, maybe not kill her, but yeah, it was about a month after I left the Cloaks. I followed her through a door. But when I saw her kneeling before an altar, I took my chance. I wrestled her. That's when I saw her amulet. And the shrine. She was fine. I've only met him once or twice, but it was enough. I won't talk ill of her kin, though. You want to know about him, best ask her. I'm glad I met her. If nothing else, it's good to know not all elves are murdering heathens. Not really. Working for her, Good. The two of us should be more than enough. The rest can stay here and guard the shrine.
According to the note, the gems are
What
being
can I do
transferred
for
from
you,
Northwatch keep by ship.
An entire keep, Thalmor? Sounds like a job for a little more than 2 men.
I concur, which is why it would be prudent to avoid the fort altogether. Targeting the ship alone would be our best chance to...
How may I serve you?
Well, better safe than sorry. But we'll see which way the wind blows.
Understood. Do you have any other questions before you depart? Ah, yes. Telthar is our person on the inside. Naturally, he had to assume another's identity in order to ingratiate him. As for his personality, well, he's rather detached. Froa doesn't like it, but I believe it's his way of coping, living or dead. When we pray to Talos, when that spirit is confined to a soul gem. Ha! I confess, it's been a long time since I've had a normal conversation. I miss the days when the only wars I knew were one of...
Yeah? Yeah? What is it? What do you mean? What's the matter? Is there a difference? By Stone, then we've been tricked. Come on, we'd better get back to Widow's Watch and make sure everyone's okay. Yeah?
Can I help you?
Bye, Ismir. Swear by the 9 I'll find whoever did this. Even if I have to kill everyone. Thalmor in Skyrim. I will find them and paint the snow with their blood.
That would be highly unlikely. The number of Thalmor garrisons here, number 3 and 20. This is excluding parties that travel the roads.
You! This is your doing!
Even more improbable. If I were responsible for these deaths, I would not be here at the moment. Nor would I have advocated such prolific sprays of blood. Clearly, the wounds were created post-mortem to send a message.
You heartless bastard! That's your sister on the ground there.
Of course, and no doubt tortured prior to the deed. The Thalmor do not spare traitors. They will likely offer me a similar fate should I be discovered.
Get out of my sight, monster! I don't want to see you around here ever again.
My sister has always chosen unruly companions. Perhaps you are willing to listen to reason. Excellent. Then we must look ahead to the next task, which is retrieving the Black Soul Gems. The Thalmor likely suspected a traitor in their midst, and deliberately provided conflicting reports regarding the gems. This is why, in my note, I specified there was an 80% chance that whatever area we targeted was a trap. My sister was willing to take that gamble. The result was less than favorable. Rather selfish, actually. Assimilation into the Ether is not something The world is far more interesting as a puzzle to be solved, rather than an answer that is known. Their motives are understandable. They see Talos as a child, one who pulled the string that unraveled. Thus the thread must be recoiled like a spool of yarn. In fact, one might argue their goals are rather noble. If anyone is a villain in this tale, it would serve a random accident, most likely. I kept watch over the schedules to make sure this location was not part of any normal patrol route. However, the vagaries of the road are many, and there was no guarantee a patrol wouldn't stumble over the ruins. The boat was the most likely possibility. Since that was a decoy, normally we would go after the target with the next highest probability. Yes, it seems we've struck a bit of luck. The Thalmor caravan was recently sacked by... By all indications, it was a meaningless wagon filled with perishable goods, but it caused my superior... I came here to personally deliver the news to my sister, which is when I found this place in its current state.
Lucky. The bloody elves says we're lucky. The nine have truly blessed us. We're the luckiest fools in all of Skyrim.